everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be learning about Antarctica. Okay, so Antarctica is the world's fifth largest continent. To learn more about it, let me share my screen and let's get started. Antarctica. Antarctica is the world's fifth largest continent. Okay, for revision, let's say the 7 continents again, largest to smallest. Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. Today, we're going to be learning about Antarctica. Antarctica. Here's a map of Antarctica. Antarctica is the world's 5th largest continent. It is located farthest south of the equator. Okay, let me show you what I mean. Here's the globe. As you know, on Earth, there are 4 main directions. They are up north, south, east, and west. Up here's north, down here's south, this side's east, and this side's west. Okay. See this middle line right here? This is the equator. It goes through the middle of Earth, going east to west. Okay, so remember, Antarctica is located farthest south of the equator. So farthest south of the equator would be, see, here's the equator. Farthest south, this side south, farthest south. So it means at the very bottom, Antarctica. So as you can see on the bottom, here's Antarctica. And also, here is also the South Pole on the southern side. And on the northern side, there's the North Pole. Okay, let's get back into it. Okay. So, Antarctica is an uninhabited continent, which means there is no permanent population. Only scientists, researchers, and tourists live there. Scientists and researchers, after finishing work, return to their country. So, when their work is finished, they return to their country. Okay. But they don't live there permanently. Okay, so most of Antarctica is covered by ice and surrounded by the Southern Ocean. Antarctica is the driest, coldest continent of the 7 continents. Its average temperature is minus 49 degrees Fahrenheit. Antarctica is an icy desert with very little rainfall throughout the year. For it to be known as a desert, it has to have a little bit of rain or snow. Antarctica is the windiest place on Earth. Let's move on. There are many mountains in Antarctica. The Transantarctic Mountains are a huge mountain range in the middle of Antarctica, right here. It splits Antarctica into 2 parts. It is East and West Antarctica. There is a large peninsula on the western part of the Antarctica's coast. So, what's a peninsula? A peninsula is a piece of land which is surrounded by water on 3 sides, and on one side it's attached to another piece of land. So can you guess where the peninsula is? Great, it's right here. See? As you can see, it does look like it's floating and connected to land. Antarctica has 6 months of daylight in its summer and 6 months of darkness in its winter. You can say it as 6 months day and 6 months night. There were 6 months night. We would live there. We would sleep for 6 months straight. I'm just kidding. Let's move on. The Antarctica Treaty. A treaty is an agreement made by 2 or more countries. The Antarctica Treaty was signed in Washington on December 1st, 1959 by the 12 countries, and it took effect on June 23rd, my birthday, 1961. They agreed to set up rules that protect the continent, land, and animals. Okay, here are some points on the Antarctica Treaty. Antarctica is used peacefully and taken care of. Antarctica is not used for animal hunting. Antarctica is not owned by one group. Antarctica is not ruled by any country and or continent. Antarctica is not used for violence, such as testing nuclear items. And Antarctica is not involved with military use unless for scientific research and peaceful purposes. Okay, the number of parties to the treaty is now 54. According to the 29 countries have research bases in Antarctica. Okay, so like the United States Research Station is the McMurdo Station, and the India's research station is Bharti and McGill. In Antarctica, there is no permanent population in Antarctica, but there are about 4,400 people, scientists, researchers, tourists that live in the summer, and about 1,100 in winter each year. So remember, they're not staying there permanently. They're not researching or living there permanently. They're just getting research, and then after they're done with their research, they go back. They'll return to their country. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. I think I had to clean up a lot of snow, and there's animals in the way. But cute penguins, though. Thank you, everybody, for listening to my video. I'm so glad you clicked on this video. I hope you like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to get updated every time I post a new video. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody.